Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of SWE Dark. Today we try and help people that are not good enough to help themselves. That's essentially what this is. We're live. We're from Newark, New Jersey. And we're kicking things off then with a team of angry people who are all quite low in the rankings. Jacob, Fatu, Umaga and Rikishi going up against R-Truth, Titus O'Neil and Sonny Kiss. Right then, we are underway. So this essentially is three people who I believe are a lot lower than they should be versus three people who I believe are a lot higher than they should be. Hence the reason for this one. I mean, like, Sonny Kiss is up in like the top 50 still. Titus O'Neil's up in like 75th position as well. And when you consider that one set of these guys are a lot higher than the other, it does surprise me a little bit, I must admit. So now Jacob, Fatu, Umaga and Rikishi do have their chance to get themselves back in where they want to be. It's not going to be easy, obviously. It never is with this game, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it freaking goes. As Rikishi now taking R-Truth to the outside. As Umaga now wrenching back on the face of Titus O'Neil. Titus able to break free. Jacob Fatu now taking Titus up into that high backdrop. Once again now for the second high angle backdrop. And now in with a big German suplex there by not by Umaga. That's by Jacob Fatu. Imagine the bloodline but involving Umaga and Jacob Fatu as well. Nice neck breaker there by Titus as Umaga slamming the face of Sonny Kiss into the corner. Titus O'Neil now who, yeah, after 3 matches last year ended up on +3 Titus O'Neil, so he did incredibly well. But when you see the people that he's higher than, it does surprise me somewhat, I must admit. Nice Samoan drop by Titus. Boot in the spine of Omega. Umaga? I can't even bloody talk again. It's one of those days. I do apologise. It's one of those lives, you know. As Jacob Fatu mounting the grounded Sonny Kiss before just dropping those headbutts. There's the pin by Umaga on Titus O'Neil, and that is the match done and dusted. Titus O'Neil, Sonny Kiss, and R-Truth all lose a point. I mean, they're all still very high up in the rankings, though, to be honest with you. Umaga moves up to -1. Rikishi moves up to -3. And Jacob Fatu is also going to move up to -3. So still not a good position for the guys, but it's better than what it was. There's movement in the right direction for these guys, and yeah, maybe a little alliance, you never know. And here we are then, the women's division, looking at some tag team action. We have got the Boss and Hug Connection, Bailey and Sasha Banks going up against the team of the Sea Stars, Delmi Exo and Ashley Vox. So that is Delmi Exo in the white and green singlet, and we've got Ashley Vox there in the dark. Is that dark blue? I think that's a dark blue. It's like a really dark navy. Of course, we saw the first victory in tag team action then for the Boss and Hug the other day in our American Dream shows, when they picked up the win against the Horsewomen. Marina Shafir, Jessamine Duke, and Shayna Baszler. And now they have a chance to pick up another victory here. Bailey catching the leg then of Delmi Exo and in with the axe handle. That was a brutal strike, that was. That's boot in the gut by Delmi Exo on Bayley. Then slammed down. Ashley Vox in control of Sasha Banks. And, I mean, these matches, obviously, from the outset, do look very one-sided. But it doesn't mean it's necessarily going to happen. Doesn't necessarily mean that this is a guaranteed win for anybody. So this is a, it's a big opportunity for the Sea Stars as well as the Boss and Hug. Bayley now with that buckle bomb. Ashley Vox now gets the boot in the gut there from Bayley, who then clotheslines her to the outside. Delmi Exo sending Sasha over the top. And it's a very even match so far, to be honest with you. Sasha middle of the ring now. Gets sent into the corner by Exo, who runs in with the elbow strike. This would be a massive win for the Sea Stars if they pull this one off. Nice spinning leg drop there by Exo. Into the pin. Bayley's going to have to come back in to try and save her. But Bayley straight in with a belly to the Bayley to belly. There's the pin. That could be enough to just steal the victory. It is indeed. Bayley and Sasha Banks out of nowhere with the win. The Sea Stars, though, very impressive, to be honest. Very impressive. And I'm sure we'll see more of those two ladies in the future. They are a very good, young and up-and-coming tag team. But also now in the singles rankings, Bayley picks up a tag team win, which moves up to +1 overall. And Sasha, who started off the week on -5, is now -3. So it's been a decent week for Sasha. She's definitely going in the right direction now. Delmi Exo on her debut, unfortunately for her, with the loss. And Ashley Vox as well, again on her debut with the loss. But still, like I said, a good young tag team who showed a lot of talent this evening. Just on the wrong side of the result. And here we are then, our main event for this episode of Dark. We have got the Radicalz, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, and Dean Malenko going up against the team of Joey Ryan, Barry Horowitz, and the Brooklyn Brawler. Alright, so yeah, still basically, Chris Benoit needs a lot of help. He is still on -5 in the rank. Oh, he's on -6 in the rankings. So a win here is still not actually going to move him any higher. He's still going to stay in the same position. He'll just move up a point. However, the likes of Barry Horowitz and the Brooklyn Brawler and Joey Ryan, they'll probably drop down a bit if they do lose this one. Barry Horowitz is currently on -3, Joey Ryan on -4, and the Brooklyn Brawler on -5. But it's not all about Benoit. Of course, I've also got Eddie Guerrero and Dean Malenko as well. Eddie Guerrero currently sits on 0 after that previous win. And Dean Malenko is actually up in 36th position on +4. So he's actually doing really, really well. And we are looking to possibly come in with a Cruiserweight Championship in the near future. And I do think that Dean Malenko would be a good shout for that, as well as the Pure Championship, which we are looking to bring in at some point as well. There's the pin by Eddie on Barry Horowitz. Not enough. Eddie now in with a snap suplex. Barry now with the jawbreaker on Eddie Guerrero, then looking for that strike. And there's the win, though. Chris Benoit got it. I wasn't even paying attention. I was looking at the ranking screen, and Chris Benoit has just got it. Okay, so Dean Malenko with another victory. Eddie Guerrero with another victory. And Benoit, not David, Christopher with another victory. That moves him up to +5 for the... -5 overall, +2 for the year is what I'm trying to say. Brooklyn Brawler gets his first loss of the year. Joey Ryan with his first loss of the year. And Barry Horowitz with his first loss of the year. So we hit that on the rankings. And there we go. The Brooklyn Brawler drops underneath Benoit. But Benoit's still where he is. He's still 5 points off of just getting back up to 0, Benoit is. No matter how much we help this guy, he's still really struggling, isn't he? But there we go. Victory for the Radicalz. And, yeah. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. It was a nice little quick one. That's basically what Dark's all about. We're back tomorrow when we start off our Royal Rumble specials with a Rumble of debuting male wrestlers that have never featured in SWE since its conception last January. Good night. God bless. I'll be the same. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.